Welcome to Taiji's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make dorayaki. For those who like Japanese anime and like Doraemon, then you definitely know this because this is where the name Doraemon came from and this is his favorite sweets. This appears quite often in his series and he eats this like religiously. So the name dorayaki came from Dora, which has this round shaped big bell that you might have seen in like Chinese films. And this dorayaki has a shape of Dora. Yaki means grill or to fry. Because the buns are fried, so it's called dorayaki. So originally the filling is Anko, and you can buy Anko as like a package or like a can. If you don't know how to make Anko yourself, you can watch this. But it's quite a long process, so you can also just buy it pre-made Anko. And making the buns is quite easy. It's pretty much just like a pancake. So if you happen to have Anko available, then you can give this a try very easily. And if you don't like Anko, you can use other filling like Nutella, chocolate paste, or like jam. Will also be good with whipped cream maybe. So you can also be very creative with this. Then, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for dorayaki. For the buns, I have an egg, all-purpose flour, baking soda, sugar, honey, and butter. For the filling, I have Tsubu-An and Koshi-An. If you haven't seen the video of making Anko, then please watch that first. Or you can buy a pre-made Anko like this, canned Anko, or also sometimes they're sold in package. Then let's start cooking. First, we're gonna make the batter for the buns. I'm gonna crack the egg open. And then this, I'm gonna put in 1 tablespoon of water. And this 2 tablespoons worth of sugar. And then I'm going to mix this first. And then in this I'm going to put in 50 grams of all-purpose flour. So usually 1 tablespoon is about 10 grams, so I'm going to put in about 5 tablespoons of this. Just about 50 grams. And this I'm going to put in about 1 gram or 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Then I'm gonna let it sift through like this, so you don't have clumps. And then we're going to mix this. Oops, oh yeah, I almost forgot. And this I'm gonna put in about 1 tablespoon of honey. So once this has been thoroughly mixed, I'm gonna put in about 2 to 3 grams of butter. So of course I can't put this like this. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave and let it melt. And I'm gonna turn just for 10 seconds or so. And once it's thoroughly mixed, this is finished for the dough. I'm gonna let this rest for half an hour in room temperature or in the fridge in the summer, and let it rest to make sure the sugar is all dissolved, but also kind of the dough will be a little bit settled and supposedly it'll help to make it fluffy. Then let's go to 30 minutes later. Now let's make the buns for the dorayaki. Here I have a non-stick frying pan. I'm gonna turn the heat to medium. I first heat up the frying pan. Here I'm gonna put in some frying oil. Once the frying pan is heated, I'm going to turn the heat to low. And here I'm going to make kind of like small pancakes. So about a tablespoon worth. I'm going to try to make it as round as possible. And the other one here. And then I'm going to put the lid on and let this cook for 3 minutes or so. So after 3 minutes or so, when you see these bubbles forming, this is good. I'm going to flip to the other side. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, pretty good. I'm gonna heat the other side for another minute or so. So, another minute has passed. Let's see the other side of this. Oh yeah, perfect. I'll put this on a separate plate. I'm gonna cover this with saran wrap so that it doesn't dry. Then we're gonna make the second batch. So that's a perfect amount. Then we're gonna cook this for another 3 minutes again. So after another 3 minutes, let's see the other side of this. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, perfect. And then I'm gonna put the lid back on and cook this for another minute or so. So another minute has passed. Oh yeah, perfect. It's great. And turn the heat off. And now we have the 4 buns Now let's put this together with the Anko. So first I'm gonna make it with Koshi-An. So here you can put as little or as much as you want. Make a sandwich like this. So one dorayaki is finished, the other with Koshi-An. And you make a sandwich like this, and this is finished. Looks perfect. Then this is finished. Let's eat. Oh, this already smells so good. Itadakimasu. Okay, let's dig in. I'm gonna first start with the Koshi-An. Itadakimasu. So Anko goes so well with this pancake-like buns. And with something sweet like this, I need to have some tea with it. Please excuse me for slurping. And now let's try with the Koshi-An. Itadakimasu. So like I said in the video of making Anko, this Tsubu-An and Koshi-An have very different flavor. Even though it's actually made from exactly the same thing. Tsubu-An has kind of more wildness, more punch, more depth to the flavor. And on the other hand, Koshi-An is very soft, very tender, very fine, very elegant flavor. It's also nice to kind of taste the difference in this. And for dorayaki, you can put either of the Tsubu-An or Koshi-An. This will work for both type of Anko, so it's kind of a preference thing. I personally like the Koshi-An better, but Tsubu-An is also nonetheless. It's very delicious. Tsubu-An has really rich flavor. It's really just a preference thing, but I like Koshi-An better, definitely. Oh, that was delicious. ごちそうさまでした. Oh, that was delicious. So as you saw, making dorayaki is actually not that difficult as long as you have the Anko. So I hope you give this a try. And like I said, if you don't like Anko or if you don't have access to Anko, you can make the filling with Nutella or cream or other stuff. And then you have also a variation of dorayaki. If you like what you saw, I appreciate if you could hit me the like button so that this video will be spread out to many people. If you have any question or requests or even a critique, please feel free to write anything in the comments below. I'm always so happy to hear your feedbacks. Otherwise, I look forward to see you in the next video. Bye.